What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to MMOSWORLD. We are bringing you another recap of all the major MMO news that happened throughout the week, so sit tight and soak it in. We are starting the news this week with Funcom and Conan Exiles. Conan Exiles has released a brand new DLC pack for the game called Jewel of the West. The Jewel of the West DLC introduces Aquilonia-themed building pieces, weapons, armor, furniture, and more. In Conan lore, Aquilonia is the center of the civilized world, and the new content allows players to build homes and monuments in the grand style of this great nation. The DLC is right now available on PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 at $9.99 US. In addition to this new DLC, the development team is also hard at work on one of the biggest free updates to the game yet, which includes pets and taming and new gameplay features. There's also going to be new dungeons, a new religion, a new avatar, and more. Moving on, ZeniMax Online Studios and The Elder Scrolls Online has confirmed a release date for the next dungeon-themed DLC, Wolf Hunter. The Wolf Hunter DLC will be released for PC on August 13th and August 28th for console players. While the individual price of the DLC in crowns is yet to be known, keep in mind that the update will be free for all ESO Plus members. Wolf Hunter features 2 brand new dungeons featuring lore and story about werewolves, as you may have already heard, and there's also going to be new fancy outfits, costumes, mementos, and housing locations as well. Moving on, team-based faction PvP game Rend is now launched on PC, and you can buy it for $29.99 US. Players worldwide can join one of 3 factions and work with teammates to survive the vividly beautiful yet brutal shattered remains of Midgard. Victorious teams will earn their right to ascend to Valhalla as honored heroes and bask in the glory of victory while collecting earned rewards. Rend pairs RPG mechanics, sandbox elements, factional combat, and massive battles with win and loss conditions to introduce a new gaming experience to the survival genre. Check it out if you haven't. Elsewhere, independent game developer Artcraft Entertainment announced this week that they have entered into a partnership with Innova to bring their flagship MMO title Crowfall to Russia. Crowfall, of course, is a crowd-funded MMO, and it's a new type of multiplayer experience. Crowfall is the first online throne war, a dynamic virtual world where players take the role of kings, queens, mercenaries, and assassins, vying for supremacy in the quest for glory, wealth, and power. Crowfall differs from standard MMOs in that each server represents a single campaign with a unique map, unique rules, and a limited time frame. Each campaign lasts only a few months before one guild or alliance conquers the map and wins, and the players move on to the next campaign. Needless to say, think of it as a seasonal PvP, but in an MMO scale, in a game scale, so it's not like a PvP mode. The entire game is centered around PvP on a huge scale. So rejoice, players in Russia, you will now be able to play Crowfall. Onwards now, and Tera by Enmass Entertainment this week has also revealed their upcoming roadmap of content that players on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 can look forward to in upcoming months. This month in August, fans can expect to see Greedy Run, the new PvP battleground, along with the Rootstock and Pawn Fair in-game events. September will bring the highly anticipated Ninja class, and holiday events are always a special time, so October will have a Halloween event and the Winter Holiday event in December. The game will also include expanded guild features, new dungeons, and endgame gear among other new content. And in 2019, the Valkyrie class is coming in early January. Now, this is exclusively for players on console. Of course, players on the PC already have a lot of these new features, so if you can't wait for all this stuff to come to your console, you can always go play it on the PC instead. And finally this week, some interesting news out of Blizzard, and no, it's not about Sylvanas Windrunner and the treachery of the Horde. It's actually about a game-breaking bug that happened only a day or 2 ago. For about 4 hours, every player in-game on World of Warcraft lost their quests and progress within quests. That includes quests that they've picked up from a long time ago. It is now gone, and for vanilla quests you can no longer pick it up, but for current quests you can just go back to the NPC and pick up the quest again. And if it is a collection style quest and you have the items in your bag, then the progress will automatically update. But for non-physical items, you unfortunately have to restart the whole quest progress again. and this will be, for example, if you're doing the naval missions in your garrison in Worlds of Draenor, you have to restart the entire process. So this kind of sucks, and Blizzard unfortunately didn't handle the situation very well. They came out and said, sorry, we can't do anything about it. More like an oops. Really, we're sorry, but you have to do everything again. And it took them 4 hours to actually put out a statement saying, yep, this is happening. There was no warning on the launcher, and the Blizzard CS customer service Twitter account only tweeted about it 4 hours after it started happening. So unfortunately, this does not go down pretty well with players, and it's going to be a blemish on the mark of Blizzard right before the launch of Battle for Azeroth. So if you've been affected by this bug, we feel sorry for you, and if you didn't log in during that duration, you're pretty lucky to get away unscathed. So that wraps up our MMO news recap for the week. For more MMO news as it happens, head on over to our website at MMOSWORLD.com. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more MMO news and first impressions and all that good stuff. As ever, I'm Adrian from MMO's World, signing out.